Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, ForTheV, back at it again. Once again in Magic the Gathering. I apologize in advance, as I'm recording this while I'm extremely tired, so I will be more than likely yawning throughout this video. Now let's hop right into it. Now you might notice something just slightly different today. Today, I've got a partner. Today, I am using this Aether Hub plugin, which allows me to see my whole deck and the probabilities of drawing each card. Today, we will be playing standard ranked matches. Now, one thing I will say about the standard ranked matches is that I have been struggling to win any ranked matches. However, I have made some small tweaks to this deck, so hopefully I'll be more successful. Let's hop right into it. Now, the nice part about this Aether Hub companion is that as the opponent, I mill the opponent, I'm able to see their cards fairly easily and how many they have, and I'm able to guess about what their deck was. Ah, yes. Now this is a very good opening hand because of these two Ruin Crabs and this Fabled Passage. So I will keep 7. I will instantly play this island to get a Ruin Crab out onto the field. Now that Ruin Crab's out, when I play this Fabled Passage and activate it, it will activate twice. So I'll play another Ruin Crab. That's very good for when I play this Fabled Passage. And these cards are revealed. So this looks like a mana ramping deck that will very quickly build up mana. However, I should be able to slow that down a lot by milling him and hopefully getting rid of those ramp cards like Land War Visionary, and get rid of some of his big cards, huge cards it looks like I got rid of. Alright, I'll pass the turn. These characters are only for blocking as they have 0 attack power. Ah, he's still got one out onto the field, which he may have had prior to... Ah, yes, this is a good turn 2 move. I'll mill 4 of his cards, and then I'll cast it as a creature, and have another blocking creature. I will not attack. Alright, now we have a 0/4 blocking and 2 0/3 blocking creatures. Now what I need is mana. Ah, yes. What does this do? Search your library for a basic land and put it on the battlefield, I'm guessing. And then this guy will attack me for the 2. Alright, Cleric of the Chill Depths. No attacks. I should be able to control him, but I need land. I'm really struggling for land right now. I need land right away. Yes, what's he doing? He just played another one of those to get another land out onto the field. Though I do think it enters tapped. Ooh, it might not enter tapped. So now he just has 3 mana. Now what I'm hoping for is to get some uncommon rare cards, or uncommon cards, so I can get a card named... What would it be named? It would be named... Ah yes, Merfolk Windrobber, because that's a flying creature that mills when it enters the battlefield. Why is that important? It allows me to have a very early game blocking for flying creature. So now we've just milled him another 6. We're getting rid of a lot of his cards. I can sternly dismiss that if it attacks one more time. I will swing for one attacker, but it will be tapped. However, it doesn't really matter. I do have to sternly dismiss that, though. Or I might be able to counter with anti-cognition. Oops. And then I'll end the turn, because stern dismissal can be played at instant speed. So I'll wait for him to buff him up again, it looks like. It does have trample and flying. And it can be tapped to add land. Okay. So he's gonna play that. I'm gonna play this and scry 2 and hope for land. Evolving Wilds is decent. Yes. He surrendered? In a ranked match. Interesting. As you can see, this pops up with a little pop-up, if you can see that. I don't know if that's being captured. But I could look at and see what his deck was. Ah, yes. A massive amount of mana, or XP, a very large number of coins, a Spikefield Hazard, red, and a Mercer Root Grazer. Now give me one moment, please. Alright, so from here I have a decision to make. I could continue playing as normal, as I have been, which I may well do, or I could buy some packs and open them. Now I think that would be more entertaining. So, first, I will go to store. Now, first I'll check daily deals and see what's up. There's nothing all that useful to me. So, I think... Alright, let's check what packs I already have. I have one Zendikar Rising pack. So I think I'm going to buy one Zendikar Rising and one M2020. Yes, buy one pack. And buy one Core 2021 pack. Alright, and now I will open these 3 packs here on camera. Starting with this Core 2021 pack. First we get Gloom Sower. It becomes blocked by a creature. That creature controller loses 2 life and gains, you gain 2 life. Radiant Fountain. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Add 2 colorless. Interesting. Run Afoul. Target opponent sacrifices creature with flying. And then Mistral Singer 2, colorless 1 blue. It has flying and Power S. Power S means whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. Track Down. It allows you to scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or land card, draw that card. Then, Tempered Veteran. It has a 1 white tap ability. Put a +1/+1 counter creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. And then for 4 and 2 white and a tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So you can put it on any creature. Then here we have Sanctum of Calm Waters. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. If you do, discard a card. Lastly, we get Solemn Simulacrum. I apologize for butchering that name. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put that land card onto the battlefield, tap, shuffle your library. When it dies, you may draw a card. Now for me, none of those will be very useful, so we'll just open another pack. We get Royal Eruption. Royal Eruption deals 5 damage to target. If it was kicked, deals 5 damage instead. Sorry, deals 3 damage to any target. If it was kicked, deal 5 damage instead. Inordinate Rage. Target creature gets +3/+2 until the end of the turn, and you scry 1. Target creature gets +3/+3 until the end of the turn. If it was kicked, that creature gets +5 until the end of the turn instead. Mersa Brute is just a 3/3. Negate, a cool negate card. Counter non-target creature spell. Veteran Adventurer with Vigilance. It's also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and a wizard. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Spikefield Hazard. It deals 1 damage to any creature. If it's a permanent dealt damage in this way, it would die this turn. Exile it instead. And then it also is a land. And then lastly, Rivergale Glide Pathway or Lava Glide Pathway. A 2-sided land that can be either blue or red. Lastly, Zendikar Rising. We get Angel Heart Protector. When it ETB, target creature you control gains Indestructible. Practice Tactics. Choose target attacking or blocking creature. It deals damage to that creature equal to twice the number of creatures in your party. We've seen that before. Defender. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, Skyclave Squid can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. Adventure awaits. Sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, draw a card. Wind Rider Wizard. Flying. Whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. And then Cleric's Life Bond. Whenever another cleric enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. Whenever you gain 1 life for the first time, put a +1/+1 counter on Cleric of Life's Bond. And then lastly, Angel of Destiny. With flying and double strike. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 life more than your starting life total, each player Angel of Destiny attack this turn loses the game. Alright, and that was our last pack. So, one moment please. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. And I will see you guys later. Ciao.